morning, Pecopton. My name is Brady.
And my name is Ben. Here are the morning announcements.
Today's Monday, September 11th, letter day C.
Today's weather is mostly cloudy with a high of 81 degrees.
Today is Patriots Day. Please follow the message from Dr. Beaver.
Good morning, everyone. This is Dr. Beaver, wishing you a happy Monday morning. I hope you had a fantastic weekend. Today, as you know, is September 11th. And I want to share a small presentation with you today to help you understand why today is known as Patriot Day. And coincidentally, as you know, we are the Pecopson Patriots. This is a photo of the New York City skyline taken sometime before September 11th, 2001. The skyline looks very different today. The World Trade Center was a group of 7 buildings in Lower Manhattan, a busy and crowded part of New York City. Many people worked and visited there. There was also a hotel and an underground mall where people shopped and stayed during visits. The centerpieces of the World Trade Center were the Twin Towers. They were called the Twin Towers because there were 2 of them and they looked nearly the same. They had 110 floors and were the tallest buildings in New York City. For a short time, they were the tallest buildings in the world. People came from all over the world to see them and enjoy the view from the observation deck in the South Tower. The buildings were filled with offices of different companies. 35,000 people worked in the towers, and 430 companies had their offices there. 9/11 is shorthand for a date, September 11th, 2001. On that date, a group of 19 men crashed 2 airplanes into the Twin Towers and 1 into the Pentagon outside of Washington, D.C. The men tried to crash a 4th plane into another building, but the passengers fought back and the plane crashed into an empty field in western Pennsylvania. Around 17,000 people were in the buildings when they were hit by the planes. Most of them left safely. As they rushed out, firemen, police officers, and other volunteers rushed in to help those still trapped. We call these heroes first responders. The buildings were very damaged, though, and before the first responders could help everyone, they collapsed. There was rubble everywhere, and nearly 3,000 people were killed. Immediately, people came from all over the world to help. Some came to help the injured, some came to help clean up the site, others brought food and cards for the workers, and 8 months later, the last of the steel was removed. Many people, and many canine heroes too, worked around the clock to find and save injured people and clear the rubble and the debris. To help us remember, a permanent 9/11 memorial was opened on the 10th anniversary of the attacks. Millions of people from all over the world have come to see the memorial since it opened. The 9/11 Memorial Museum opened in 2014. It is located at the site of the original World Trade Center. This serves to remind us what happened that day and help us remember all the people who lost their lives. They also let us remember the importance of helping each other and making our community and world a better place. There are many ways you support your community too. You can be a good brother or sister, or a son or a good daughter. You might help a neighbor, or you might help a friend. You can be helpful to your teacher at school. Maybe you help take care of family pets, or help clean up after meals. Maybe you volunteer for a community organization like a church or a library. Community participation. This week, talk to your parents and others about how you participate in your community. And this is why today, September 11th, is known as Patriot Day. Keep that in mind as you go through your day and think about all the ways you can be helpful to this Patriot community.
Happy birthday, September 10th, 2023 to Evan and Carson. Happy birthday, September 11th, 2023, Christian and Evie.
Trivia time! What colors are the stars on the American flag?
Please take the next 10 seconds to answer the trivia and get ready for the pledge. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.